Hey guys, what's up? JJop123 here, back with another random rant. This rant today is going to be about PC gaming, console gaming, just gaming as a whole, where everybody kind of stands, especially after the whole Ryzen thing with the AMD side of gaming on PC, a Nintendo Switch release, you got the Xbox One Scorpio, the PS4 Pro, just where gaming sits and where we might be looking in the future with gaming. Now, for me, I have an Xbox One, a Day One Edition, heavy quotes. So I have that. I still have my Xbox 360. I have my PS3. Haven't gotten around to getting a PS4. Probably will eventually do that. The Switch is looking very interesting. I want to kind of wait it out, see what other games come out for it, see some more reviews, but it is looking very interesting. I'm very interested in the Switch, and I do have my i7 system, my gaming PC that I use obviously for these production videos that you guys are looking at, but I also use it for a lot of gaming and work and other related things, and this is where I do most of my gaming. Now recently, you can see one of my other reviews about the LG TV that I got. I was playing on my Xbox a little more, and it started to make me realize that having an overall view when it comes to gaming, I'm not all console, I'm not all PC. I don't sit there and be like, oh, I have this graphics card that can make this game look like this. No, I don't really care. Now granted, if I have the option, I will get a game on PC, but I play games. I like entertainment. I like the entertainment value that comes from gaming. I don't have to be a quote-unquote elitist to one particular side. Which leads me into the topic of the video. Where do we stand for gaming now? You can see my other video about how a lot of the other quote-unquote tech channels are essentially beating a dead horse about the quote-unquote bad performance of Ryzen when it comes to games. Now, I'm not going to go into that. If you're interested, you can check out my other video. I'll leave a link below in the description if you want to check that out about that whole thing. But it's like if you're on PC, it's all numbers. I have yet to see a decent PC game review. Every comment and everything that I usually see about something on PC, it's usually, oh, this game, if it doesn't get X amount of frames per second, or if it doesn't have this particular, texture that looks this particular way, then it's unbelievable. I didn't have a good time with it. Now, I'm very simple. I have a 4K monitor, 60 frames or 60 hertz. So if I'm getting 60 frames per second in a game, I'm good. I really don't care. As long as it looks smooth to me, I'm pretty happy. Now, I'm probably on the low end when it comes to quote unquote hardcore PC gaming, but I can pretty much say that as long as the game is smooth enough, I don't see where there is an issue with that. Which brings me to the next point of playing on a console. Now, when I got the TV, I'm like, you know what? Now I have a excuse to actually plug up my Xbox again and play a couple games on it. I got so engrossed into Sleeping Dogs. Now, this was one of the Xbox Live games for gold. I got it for free. It's the definitive edition of Sleeping Dogs, whatever. But it didn't even strike me. Now, granted, I have an original Xbox. I don't have a One S. My TV does support HDR, but I'm not able to put HDR on. So I'm just sitting there playing the game. Not once did I even think, wow, this game doesn't look great. It's nowhere near my PC. No, I literally just sat there and had fun for days or weeks, just playing the game, having so much fun, not even paying attention to all that stuff. And it wasn't until I sat back down at my computer and opened up Overwatch and just really started pay attention to the textures, the aliasing, the jagged edges. It wasn't until I sat down at my computer that I started really paying attention to that stuff. And I just really said to myself, is it because with a PC, I'm sitting so close to the monitor that stuff just pops out more? Or is it just this subconscious elitist attitude when it comes to PC that I'm even beginning to look at these things? And it really made me wonder, am I playing games because I like playing games, or am I playing games because of the technical feats that they are achieving with these games? Now, granted, you can say that developers have been very lazy, and they have, with some of the game releases lately, with the huge day one patches and DLC, and you won't even get into that ball game. But just the fact that those kind of things stood out just from a couple weeks difference and just being in two different environments really spoke volumes to me as far as what some people on a daily basis think when it comes to gaming. So like I said, I'm very interested in the Nintendo Switch. Now the Switch, very great launch. I mean, I've seen plenty of reviews on Zelda. I mean, I played Zelda back on the N64. I didn't get to play it on the NES. Very good game, it's a great game. And I started looking at that and I was like, that actually looks very interesting. And I never got into the whole Nintendo gimmicks with the Wii, the Wii U, but the way the Switch works, it's a cool concept. It's literally modern day. It looks like a tablet or a phone, something that we play our mobile games on, that quick spurt of a game. It's like, oh, I'm gonna play a game for a few minutes and then go back to what I'm doing. That's what it seemed like the audience they're trying to hit, and it looks like it's gonna work because it obviously has me interested and a lot of other people interested in the console. So is gaming going towards more of a quick spurt style versus the traditional sit down for hours on end playing these games, getting so engrossed? Is it really changing from that? Because even on my phone, I notice that I play a couple of games that way. So I'm trying to really think about it when I play my games. Like, am I playing the game because I like playing the game, or am I just really that bored that this is just something to kill time now? I'm not even enjoying the game. And is it another thing? Is it because we're getting older? It's just like we just don't look at games the same way as we did when we were younger. I mean, a lot can argue that, but it's just a crazy thing to really think about when you look at just the state of gaming, the cost, the upgrades, just where things are going, the way the devs are handling it, the fact that games are coming out broken, just everything that has happened in the last year or two with gaming really speaks a lot into where we are as a community of gamers when it comes to video games. This has just been one of those, very, very random rants. Just something I was thinking about as I got home from work and started playing some games. Just something I was really thinking about. I was like, you know what? This is something that'd be great for a discussion. You guys leave your comments below if you like gaming, like PC gaming, console gaming. If you think, it's just really dumb that everybody has to bicker about it all the time, or if you kind of feel like me, it's just like you're just more of, you don't game anymore to game. You game is just something to pass the time. It's just a small form of entertainment than what it used to be. Definitely leave your comments below on what you guys think on the topic. So this is JJop123. Again, this is another random rant. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys want more little rants like this, very random rants. Let me know. Otherwise, I can try some other things. This is just something, kind of off the cuff. Just wanted to try to see what would happen with something like this. So I will see you guys in the next one.